George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about. Andre Harper is the Executive Director of the Dunbar Center, Dunbar Association. Andre, so good to see you. Andre, talk to us about what's going on at the Dunbar Center, the oldest community center in the community. What's happening? What do we need to know? And what's the big deal you got coming up on June 27th?
Hey, we learning how to walk again over here at the Dunbar Center. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got our summer enrichment program getting ready to take off. We got our Dunbar Athletic Club getting ready to jump off. And one of the main things I want to talk to community about is the 106th anniversary celebration of the Dunbar Center. We're having a real nice fundraising event on Thursday, June 27th at the Syracuse Marriott downtown. And we're really excited about celebrating 106 years of services to the community. And I'm hoping that everybody can really support us in this effort because, you know, we really need the support.
You know, Dunbar is just one of these community institutions, as you say, and you're absolutely right. Needs our support, requires our support. This should be a no-brainer. Tell us about that night and what people can expect.
Okay, so we think we got a really good headliner, Mrs. Melanie Littlejohn from, you know, the CEO of Central New York Foundation is going to be our keynote speaker. We're honoring three people: Felicia Leggett Jack, who is the Syracuse University basketball coach, and also the ACC Women's Coach of the Year.
Come on now.
We're also celebrating Phyllis Moore Holloway. She is a retired educator in the Syracuse City School District. She owns a business here, owned a business here locally, and she's very, very good at supporting in the community. And we got Henry Hank Fuss, who is a community partner that we're celebrating. He was one of the ones that really helped Dunbar out at a very critical time in its sojourn. And want to make sure that we recognize those three folks as we move forward. So we're looking forward to a great event.
June 27th at the Marriott downtown Syracuse.
Yeah.
And Andre, what is the ticket price?
It's $150 per seat, and if you buy a table, $1,500. You can also, you know, give us
a donation.
Donation, yeah.
Or
a
sponsor.
A donation, yeah. There's a couple.
Is that the word you were looking for?
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. I was looking over at my notes, couldn't come up with it. So, and we have some information at our website, which is the SyracuseDunbarCenter.org. You can go there and get all the specifics and documentation, as well as purchase your tickets.
This is great. And so you're coming up on a year, right, at Dunbar?
Yeah, I'm getting there. You know, I looked at it, it's about 8-9 months. So I'm like, man, time sure flies when you're having fun. Been having a good time. I had some successes. You know, we're very excited about where we're going and what we're doing. We got a strategic plan in place, and we're looking forward to our continued execution on that.
To put it in context, remind folks of what Dunbar is and what it means to the community.
Yeah, so Dunbar has served a lot of different capacities. Early on, it was a settlement house. It was a place where people could come and, you know, when they were leaving the southern states and relocating in Syracuse, they can get housing. Oftentimes they got jobs. Over the years, Dunbar has served so many different capacities, from being a Head Start program to, you know, doing some key work in the foster care system. Now we have very vibrant youth services, after school programming, and our senior programming is really good. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we serve the seniors from 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. It's a good way for them to escape, and really have some time to spend with one another and connect and avoid some of the isolation stuff that can happen. So, these are some of the things that Dunbar has been. There's a lot of things we're getting ready to do. I know we've been talking with the city, and we're looking forward to talking with the county in terms of where gaps are in services, and giving us an opportunity to explore and to see if Dunbar can be a fit to fill some of those gaps. So we're excited about where we've been. We're excited about where we're at. And we're excited about the future in terms of where we could possibly go and meet the needs of Syracuse.
So what have you learned about the community? I'm getting ready to call you, Brother Harper.
Yeah, well, I'm your brother, I'm your brother.
What have you learned about Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, just in case y'all missed that? What have you learned about Syracuse coming in to the community and just being, connecting with different folks? What have you learned?
I've learned that I've been treated with so much respect. And, and I think people are genuinely respectful, but knowing that I'm from Dunbar, I'm with Dunbar, people have treated me with so much respect because they love this organization. People remember the good days when they were kids here at Dunbar, and it's a celebratory thing around the Dunbar Center. And this is a very knit community, the D9 community in Syracuse, second to none. And just the community at home, on the whole is a very, because, when I first got here, I just met the people who were responsible, the movers and the shakers.
Right.
And I got an opportunity to meet those people who remind us of why we do the things that we do, why the Dunbar Center. And this is just a beautiful thing. These are the people who are also embracing and really want to see Dunbar back to where it was in this community, because they want their kids to come here.
What is it going to take to restore what your vision is, or what the board, you working with board and community, what does it take to see Dunbar be what people remember it as?
Right. I think one of the first things are, me and the board, and from my interview coming to Dunbar to now that I'm here at Dunbar, one of the things we talked about is, if you don't know where you're going, any road to take you there.
Any road.
Any road to take you there. So one of the things we had to do was to strategically sit down and decide, where do we want to go? What routes do we want to take? If we looked at 6 different areas, if we created a strategy in all those areas, and we were able to get that done. And now we're on a path that we think is going to get us where we need to go. And the big thing is fundraising, because we're not supported by, governmental entities. We do get grants now, don't get me wrong, and they have been very, very.
But you're not, there's no line.
I'm not tucked in their budget, right. I'm not in nobody's, but so the community is what supports Dunbar.
City of Syracuse, County of Onondaga, no.
That's right. We're not tucked in nobody's budget. However, I do want to say that they have, and they do give us grants, and we're very appreciative. And we, but then too with that, we got to raise money so that we can take the grants that we receive. Do the things that we need to do so we can be reimbursed, because we got mostly reimbursement grants. And that can be tough sometimes, especially when the capital that you need may not, be forthcoming. So fundraising to us is essential, and we really got to get back and really get that done.
I'm thinking about talking with Andre Harper, Executive Director, Dunbar Center, Dunbar Gala, June 27th at the Marriott downtown Syracuse. Melanie Littlejohn, CEO of the Central New York Community Foundation, she's hit the ground running, will be the keynote speaker for that event. And as I think about that, how big is Dunbar? How many employees do you have? now?
We're growing. We still, around the 10, 11, maybe 12, so as grants come in and we, kind of fill out a little bit, we don't want to grow too fast. We want to, make sure that there's some cohesion in what we're doing. So, but we're growing and we're going to take our time and make sure we get that done right.
Yeah, no, it's an exciting time for the community, exciting time for Syracuse. And when you think about you didn't grow up in Syracuse, but now being here, it's going to be your adopted hometown, I assume.
Yes, yeah, it is. The housing market is kind of tough right now.
Yes.
So it's got me on hold, got me a little paused. But I commute from Rochester here every day. Don't feel
God bless
sorry
you,
for me
brother.
because I really enjoy the ride,
Yeah.
I've learned to, take it nice and slow and then, and reflect and think about what it's going to take for me to get Dunbar and Syracuse community, where it needs to go, from my perspective. And my perspective comes from the needs assessment that Syracuse, what does Syracuse need? What do we need to be? That shapes my actions and what I'm going to do.
So right now you're getting ready. Is there an enrollment for the summer programs? Are you taking applications for any of your programs right now?
Yeah, we're taking the applications for our summer program, and people can stop by the Dunbar Center, fill out your application. We want to have it up online, but we encountered some difficulty. So if people, want to get by Dunbar, we are still accepting applications. And one of the things that we're most excited about is our Dunbar Athletic Club, where we're going to be working on, lacrosse lessons. We're going to be doing pickleball lessons and volleyball. There's a lot of karate. There's a lot of non-traditional sports, that we're going to be going after and want to introduce our kids to different sports. We don't always have to compete for the football or basketball scholarship. There's a whole world out there that we need to open our kids up to so that they can compete for some of the scholarships as we, increase literacy and do all the things we need to do to get children prepared for that level at that time.
All right, Andre, let's go with the who, what, where, and why, and the time of this event.
So Dunbar 106th anniversary celebration, June 27th, 6 to 7 will be refreshment and getting to know one another, and then the show will last until 10. And all proceeds from this fundraiser will go directly to supporting our programming, our youth programming, senior programming, as well as our family programming that we are so proud of here at the Dunbar Center. I want to put a plug in for our food bank.
Go ahead, talk to me.
We just got approval from CNY Food Bank that we can be a site. So we're going to be going through the process to get that open and be another resource for families.
We don't have a date yet for that opening.
I don't have a date yet, but the date will be coming soon.
All right, SyracuseDunbarCenter.org. Mark your calendars. June 27th, 6 p.m. at the Marriott downtown Syracuse, and SyracuseDunbarCenter.org for information, tickets, and it should be a great, great time for the 106th anniversary of the Dunbar Center, Dunbar Association of Syracuse. Andre Harper, rude to you. And
rude to you too, brother.
Let's support the Dunbar once again. June 27th, 106th anniversary. Make it happen. And if you can't make it, they'll take your donation of any amount as well. All right? With that being said,
sir.
Andre, keep doing a good thing. Inspiration for the nation.